In standard retail, high-value merchandise sits isolated behind glass cases or stacked inside protective boxes. Furniture showrooms operate on the exact opposite principle. These environments are engineered to invite constant physical contact. Customers evaluate products by sitting on sofas, leaning on dining tables, and handling homeware accessories. Every interaction introduces tactile contamination. Body oils, sweat, and acidic fingerprints transfer directly onto premium fabrics, untreated wood grains, and polished stone, degrading the finish upon contact. Standard commercial janitorial work addresses floors, glass, and waste removal. Applying that basic approach to delicate, high-value furniture stock guarantees rapid material decay. Showroom maintenance requires a distinct operational model. It demands asset preservation techniques, applied material science, and the ability to navigate complex spatial styling without disrupting it. The foundational unit of any high-end showroom is the vignette. These are carefully orchestrated room sets designed to trigger buyer psychology by simulating a complete aspirational space. You cannot clean a vignette by shoving objects out of the way. The process requires the geometric precision of a professional stylist, working around each item to preserve the original design intent. To guarantee accuracy, professional teams capture photographic snapshots of the display before introducing any cleaning tools. This locks in the exact coordinates of every accessory. This wireframe diagram maps spatial elements like rug pile direction and precise blanket folds. Open plan layouts scale this mapping across adjacent vignettes. Foot traffic deposits particulate unevenly, creating complex dust zones. High-touch areas like headboards and armrests require targeted remediation without displacing neighboring displays. Altering the spatial integrity of a vignette during a maintenance shift destroys the visual merchandising the entire retail operation relies upon to drive sales. A single showroom floor presents a volatile matrix of materials. Hardwoods sit next to aniline leather, which borders raw stone and synthetic laminate. Applying a standard alkaline commercial cleaner to a timber display strips away its natural oils and degrades protective finishes, leaving the wood exposed to ambient humidity and cracking. Wood surfaces require strictly pH-neutral agents and silicone-free polishes to maintain luster without building up a dulling chemical residue over time. Leather demands dedicated organic conditioners to maintain suppleness. Introducing water or oil-based solvents causes the material to split, dry out, and permanently discolor. Natural marble and stone benchtops possess their own strict chemistry requirements. Any acidic interaction immediately etches the surface, destroying the polished finish on contact. This protocol table demonstrates strict chemical boundaries. Exposing timber to harsh alkalines initiates irreversible damage. For leather, silicone and water are strictly prohibited. Moving to marble and stone, acidic compounds instantly ruin the polished asset. Deploying general-purpose janitorial chemicals inside a showroom actively depreciates the capital investment sitting on the floor. Of all materials present, fabric upholstery on display sofas carries the highest risk for permanent stains and watermarks due to direct, continuous customer contact. Traditional wet extraction cleaning methods routinely failed here. They oversaturate the fabric, pushing moisture deep into the foam, triggering hours of unworkable drying time. To clean fabric without compromising the cushion core, technicians rely on low-moisture encapsulation. Looking at this cross-section of fibers, encapsulation deploys microbubbles that trap and crystallize dirt on the top layer. The foam base remains dry, allowing the piece to dry rapidly and remain ready for customers. Treating stains after they happen is inefficient. The standard protocol for high-traffic fabrics is the proactive application of commercial-grade textile protectors. These treatments manipulate surface tension. When a beverage is spilled, the liquid forms into an isolated sphere on the fabric rather than penetrating the weave. Applying these aerosol barriers requires specialized ventilation protocols that adhere directly to SafeWork NSW guidelines to protect ambient air quality. High-value fabric maintenance succeeds through the construction of proactive invisible barriers, minimizing the need for reactive, abrasive scrubbing. Executing these microprotocols on a single sofa is straightforward. Scaling them across massive, warehouse-style locations in Alexandria requires rigid logistical control. This diagram illustrates the operational solution, a multi-tiered temporal grid overlaid directly onto the floor plan. Maintenance is strictly divided. Daily schedules pulse through high-touch zones with HEPA vacuums. Weekly waves perform deeper resets, restoring vignettes. Monthly sweeps tackle heavy restorative tasks like floor polishing. The math of material degradation is unforgiving. Missing a single cycle in this grid allows dust and oils to embed deeply into the stock, causing compound damage that cannot be reversed. Executing this strict schedule off hours ensures the chemical processes have time to cure, maintaining zero disruption to the customer experience. A rigid, consistently executed temporal schedule acts as the only effective defense against the rapid contamination generated by heavy foot traffic. High-ticket retail relies on perception. A customer's willingness to invest correlates directly with immaculate floor presentation. Assigning untrained staff to manage this environment introduces severe liability. Using improper chemicals not only ruins expensive merchandise, but creates hazardous exposures for both employees and patrons. Operators must maintain strict WHS documentation and align every chemical application procedure with SafeWork and SW handling requirements. Clean Group exists specifically at this operational intersection, combining the precision of merchandise presentation with the rigorous science of commercial janitorial work. With over 25 years of experience across the Greater Sydney region, Clean Group has engineered these exact material-safe systems to protect high-value stock. By prioritizing biodegradable, non-toxic formulations, they preserve the pristine finish of the furniture while ensuring the ambient air quality remains clean and inviting. You invest heavily in curating an aspirational showroom environment. Protect that capital investment by partnering with maintenance professionals who treat your stock with the scientific precision.